make sure that you watch this video till the very end, because I will be giving you tips on how to have free items and how to avail a lot of discount when you come to Canada. But if you miss any one of those, then you also miss the chance to save a lot of money. So see if that risk is worth it. Welcome to Bani Abroad. If you're new to this channel, then I make videos on studying and settling abroad that will give you an edge. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now. So without further ado, let's save some money. And now the remaining 8 points that are going to be focused on how you can leverage the freebies or how you can leverage discounts here in Canada. So let's get to that. Number 4. So number 4 is your student subscription. You have plenty of access to free subscriptions because of your student status. So make sure that you take full advantage of that. For example, MS Office, your school will provide you that free. So don't just buy that without knowing that you are going to get it for free. And then Spotify, Amazon Prime, you get 6 months free. So you can take advantage of all these freebies, and I'll put all the relevant links in the description where you can just register yourself. And for any student discount, you just need to have your student email ID. So when you get access to that, you can start your subscriptions right away for free. Also, if there are some freelancers here who are watching this video and they are planning to make a website, so good news for you, you get 50% off on your student status, and I availed that same, and I used Squarespace to make my website for my study abroad consulting service Collegiado. So you can avail that, and that is going to be 50% off for the first year. So if you're interested, you can check that. Again, I'll put the link in the description box. Let's talk about a 5th way how you can save money. So that is going to be price matching. So in Canada, there are many stores which offer this, and I'll just explain. Suppose that you are buying something from Walmart. I have heard that Walmart has stopped doing price matching, but just for example, okay, let's take this. You are doing shopping at Walmart, but at Freshco, you see that the item is cheaper. So you can just download this one app called Flip, and you don't need to gather all the pamphlets that come in your mail, but just with the app, you can see the weekly flyers there and see what does this vegetable cost. And even for other items, it's not just restricted to that. So if you are going to Walmart and see that that price cost lower at the other store, you can just show that and they will charge you the lower one. And even when I was working at Toys R Us, we had this price matching. So if you see that something in Canada, it's not international, in Canada, if that's cheaper, you can get that at the same price. So that is what price match is, and you can avail that to save a few bucks here and there. The number 6th way to save money is to wait for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Suppose if you want to buy some electronics or you want to do your shopping for your clothes or your shoes, then you can wait till that time and you can avail those heavy discounts and can do your shopping in bulk. Like, you would know that okay, these are the things that you need. You can just make a list of all those items, and okay, here also be aware that in the frenzy of all the discount, you don't buy the things which you did not need just because they are on discount. So if you do that and if you wait, you can easily save even $500-600 if you are especially buying electronics items. And if you are buying clothing, then also there is 50%, even 70%, so you can save on a lot of money if you wait till the right time. So if you are new to Canada, like I was new and my laptop was very crappy back in India, so I had to buy a new one. So I availed that back to school deal that is in September or August. So if you are coming for your fall intake and you have to buy your laptop, make sure that you are availing that in the back to school sale. You'll get a good discount during that sale. Coming to the 7th point, which is going to be so simple, but you might overlook this. When you are coming to Canada, there's all this craze of Tim Hortons, Starbucks coffee. Of course, we have Starbucks in India, but then it's more here. And here you will encounter this when you are going to your class, and a lot of people will have that coffee mug in their hand, sipping that coffee early in the morning because it gets them running during the day. So yeah, maybe it works for them and maybe it works for you also. And in India, you were having a lot of coffee, so this point is not for you. But for all those people who did not even touch coffee or just used to drink that occasionally, I'm just here because everyone is drinking it. I also want to look fancy, have that coffee mug in my hand and sip coffee during my classes. what's the use of that, right? If that's not your thing, don't do it. And extrapolating on the coffee point, eating out, actually eating out is more important. So if you do not know cooking, I didn't know cooking back in India. I just knew a few things, the few things which I really loved, like Maggie and pasta. So I knew this, but here YouTube was my lifesaver. I learned everything through YouTube, all the recipes, and now I find cooking really fun. So don't eat out that often just because you are being lazy. If you can cook, by all means cook, because that also will save you a lot of money, plus you will eat healthy. And if you're eating out regularly, here it's not like okay, you'll get something for 30-40 rupees one plate, so you have to shell $10 easily if you are going to have a full proper meal. So $10, and if you are eating daily, so that's like $300 per month, and that is only one time. So if you can cook, make sure that you do that, because for that you can just spend $150-$200 per month, and that will also include your fruits, your milk, and few miscellaneous items as well, like dry fruits, or if you are craving for a chocolate or chips, you can even have that in that much amount of grocery. So if you are eating out, it's like $300, plus you would need to have additional grocery, because it's not like you'll have nothing at home. You need something for breakfast, you need something for snacks, so it would be easily like $400. And you can easily do that in $150-$200, and that also in a healthy manner. So you can save on that money if you educate yourself on how to cook, and that's really easy these days. YouTube everything, so YouTube cooking as well. Coming to the 8th point, which is your school books, like your college or university books. So when you are here, your professors will say that you require these books, and when you are new to this country, you will be like, oh, I have to buy this, I have to buy that, okay. But those books would be pretty expensive. You can easily look at $100 or $150 here for one book. Yes, for one book. I waited out a bit. I was like, okay, I'll talk to my seniors, or I'll see what other people are doing. If everyone is buying it and there's no option, of course, then I have to buy it. But I didn't jump at it and just bought it just because the professor told me to. So what I did was I asked my seniors, and they were like, oh, no one buys books here and you will go crazy. So I knew and I understand, because I also like to read from books rather than the electronic version, but you would eventually adjust to it. And it's not like that you need that book for 1 year or 2 years. It's just for 4 months that you need that. So no point in shelling out 100-150 Canadian dollars. So what happened was that people just shared the PDF version that someone had, and we all made use of that. Of course, there were some people who preferred the hard copy, but yeah, it's your preference then. Maybe you can buy second-hand books. You can go on Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace, and also ask your seniors if they have any second-hand book. So see, there would be around 5 subjects, $500, and even if there's 3 terms, $1,500. And that if you can easily get something which is second-hand, and it's not that electronic versions here are free. Those are also paid, and those are the same price irrespective of if you are buying a hard copy or a soft copy. It's going to cost you, but we just did some jugaad and had access to those PDFs, so it's fine. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, I don't know, but like that's what most people do, so just be aware of that. Coming to the 9th point, if you want something and if you can do with the second-hand version of it, suppose it's not clothing or something like that, then Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji is the place. I know that it's not that common back in India. Here it's quite common. So you can just search anything on Kijiji, from clothing to table, furniture, and even books. And that would be a lot cheaper than what is the marked price at the store. There's also room for negotiation, so play out your negotiation skills there. And oh, I forgot to tell you this. I have seen, and it's not just that it's written there, but actually some people hand out things for free. How amazing is that? So be on the lookout for these things. I know, okay, this is getting exciting. So there's one more thing what I've seen here in Canada, and I actually got my iron for free. So here's how I got it. In our building, and this would be applicable anywhere in Canada because that's what the culture here is. So people who vacate their apartment, they just leave some stuff downstairs which they no longer need or which they can't carry. So they just leave it there and you can pick it. Like, it's for free and nobody is going to judge you. So the things that I've seen in my building are all the way from microwaves, the mini fans, and even the vacuum cleaner. And what else have I seen? Oh, and there was this fancy closet also. So there are a lot of things, so you can be on the lookout for those items. And it's not that every day you'll see something like that, but if you're lucky and it's the time that you went and that guy or girl just dropped that there, you can find all kinds of things there, even food items like which are closed, of course. So you can be on the lookout for these things. I needed an iron, then I found it downstairs and I was so happy. So the ninth point was all about the freebies. Now coming, or the second hand items. Now coming to the 10th point where you can get a lot of discounts. So I'm going to tell you 3 apps which you can download or just register yourself on those. So one is going to be Uni Days. There are going to be a lot of discounts for students there, all kinds of brands, so you can just browse through those and see if you want anything. And the second is SPC, student, let me just google. So it's student price card, and I think that registration time you have to pay $10, and you will get that card, and it's applicable for 1 year. Even if you are shopping for one, suppose you are buying a phone, so you can easily break even in just one single purchase. So if you're buying something and you want that 10% discount and you'll just break even in that one purchase, so it makes sense that you buy that SPC card first and then you buy that so that you can avail discount. And it's not just on phones, so there are a lot of stores which do accept that. You just need to ask them, do you accept SPC? And the other app which I really love, because I use that for my food orders, is Honey. So Honey is not just restricted to food orders, but it's a web extension. So you can just have that as an extension, and whenever you are ordering, you can just see if you can get any voucher. So what Honey does is that it scans all the codes, all the relevant codes that it has. You can just apply it there. Maybe if you know already and you have applied it, that's fine. But if you're unaware and maybe there's some secret code that you do not know of, then it will apply automatically for you. And most of the times I get my delivery for free, so the delivery is like $3-4, so that's really cool, right? So just have that extension in your Chrome or whatever browser you're using, and you can save a lot of money on each order. Not a lot, but you can save in bits and pieces. So these are the 3 apps or extensions that you can download right away. And if you're watching this video and if you're aware of any other extension, please let me know, and all the other people who are watching this, we would be really grateful to you. Coming to the last point, and this is going to give you free money. So this is simple. These are the referral codes. So these are the referral codes to whatever apps that I have. So I'm going to list all of these in the description box. When you register, do use these, and I thank you a lot if you would use these, because I would also, of course, you know that I would also get some dollars. When you register, your account would not be zero. You would also get benefits and you would get money, or like 10% or some percent off on your first order or the first 3 or 5 orders. So make sure that when you register, if not mine, if you have a friend and you are biased towards him or her, then it's fine, I understand, you can use that. But if you're new here and you do not know anyone, then you can register using the links in the description box and you can avail those discounts. Okay, so we are done. It was a pretty exhaustive list. I hope that you get advantage from this video and you save on lots of money, and then the money that you have saved, you can put that to good use. And the money that I saved during my student time, so I invested that in stocks. So if you want some video on that, please let me know in the comment section and I'll gauge the interest and make one accordingly. If you found this video to be valuable, then I'm pretty sure that you'll find this and this video also to be extremely valuable, so check these out. Make sure that you hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, and also press that bell icon, because then you would be the first one to know that my video is up. Until my next video, take care and stay happy. Bye.